약탈자가 있었지. 아래쪽으로. 와우. 어디였지? 레벨업이 졸라 빡셔. 힘들어 죽겠어 이 똥개야. 몰라리요. 죽어. 약탈자이지. 욤마들은 맛있어. 우와 졸랐어요. 따따이에. 우와 졸랐어요. 오 이런 미친. 그런. 야 빨리 갈아버려. 버그 먹었다. 안 나간다. 쏴버려. 쏴버려. 팍팍 쏴버려. 친구야. 난 얍삽이야. 이야 입맛을 졸라 쎄. 부활했지. 내가 죽겠다. 에휴. 짤짤이야. 아이씨 바보야. 부활했다. 우와 이러셔. 우와 비라베. 우와 이셔. 약을 다 쓰겠어. 빌어먹을. 와 얘들 졸라 쎄. 이런 씨야. 이야 지독해. 아휴. 야 싸워. 총. 뒷잡이야. 우와 얘들 뭐야 졸라 쎄. 와 떨어지면 어떡해. 맛있는 경험치인데. 얘들 더 없어? 약탈자가 최고야. 짭짤해. 시체가 어디에 갔지? 어이씨. 아이씨. 시체가 털어야지. 칼드림이었지. 야, 헐? 응답이 없어. 아래쪽에 또 있었지. 약탈자가 답이야. 똥개야? 똥개 썰어버려. 잘 가라. 저기에 있었지. 또 잡자. 야, 닭대가리야. 요와. 닭대가리야. 개구락지. 헬로. 그래, 반갑다. 해버려. 입맛 졸라 센데. 얘가 약을 다 쓰겠어. 짭짤해. 좋아 좋아. 끝이야? 더 있을 텐데. 있었지. 이쪽이었지. 졸라 쎄. 어마무시한데? 슈로탄까지. 죽어, 자식아. 아야, 그럼 그렇지. 이 자식들은 똑똑한 자식들이야. 얘들은 졸라 빡셔. 저는 못 싸우겠다. 와, 지독하게 빡셔. 야, 괴물딱지야, 나와. 괴물딱지 아저씨, 이쪽으로. 다 쓸어버려. 뭐 하는 거야? 싸워라, 싸워라. 야, 친구야, 이쪽으로 와. 잘 싸우시겠지. 지금 뭐 하는 거야? 너희끼리 싸워. 미친. 오, 또 울겠다. 얘들 졸라 쎄. 오. 우와. 어휴 빡셔라. 전투가 빡빡해. 오, 닭대가리. 치킨이야 치킨. 레벨업이 졸라게 빡셔. 어휴 닭대가리 많군. 끝. 아파. 죽어. 역시 서브를 해야겠지. 높다. 다 왔지. 투아. 쏘리. 우와. 땡큐. 베리 땡큐. 나도 총을 쓰고 싶다. 진짜로. 내가 죽어. 잡자. 연락해버려. 이 똥개. 네. 똥개가 덜 끓는군.
Magalan is a truly amazing place.
얼어붙었지. 약 먹자.
Be on our guard.
대체 몇 마리의 돼지가 들 끓는군. 일단 찍고 드디어 왔지.
Jax.
내가 왔지.
Commander Jax. If someone had told me you would turn up here, I wouldn't have believed it. I heard you were dead.
They tried to execute me. I got lucky.
Disgraced, but not dead. An exile. Now the great commander stands before me. How times change. So what can one Alb rebel do for another?
I need your support.
And why should we help you?
It seems like we're on the same side, Sestak. The Alps from Zakor tried to kill me. What do they think of you?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Isn't the fact that they want us both dead enough reason for us to help each other out?
No, that's not enough. Nobody has forgotten your loyalty to the hybrid. You would have done anything in his name. I should kill you here and now, in case you decided to rediscover your loyalty to him.
This is an opportunity, Sestak. We should work together.
The opportunity to let an enemy infiltrate our ranks?
Your narrow-mindedness is the reason you won't succeed. You're thinking like Alps, but you lack their strength.
Speak then, Jax. I will give you 3 chances to persuade us before we decide your fate.
에?
My experience as an Alp commander can help you defeat the Alps sent after you.
They know you as well as you know them. That could be a weakness, and your knowledge of their orders is weeks old. It is useless.
You are dependent on Elex. I am not. You can learn from that. You are still tied to Zakor while you take Elex. Even now, you are taking on a fight only because of your addiction. Elex weakens you.
Elex strengthens us physically and mentally, while your emotions weaken you.
어휴 빡셔라.
You are fighting the Alexiters. They are my enemy too. Someone from Zakor ordered my execution. Can't you see that our fight is aligned?
Yes. Our struggle is not with the Alb people, only with their leaders. The things the Albs stood for, the true vision of our people, these things have been pushed aside since the hybrid appointed the Alexiters. And you were their most faithful servant. You saw to it that the hybrid's word stood above all. You and your brother Kallax worked together to kill all who stood in the hybrid's way. How can I believe you have rejected all that past loyalty? Your arguments have failed to persuade me, but I will give you the chance to prove your value where words have failed.
And why would you do that?
Your survival without Elex, away from Zakor, is remarkable. You have lasted far longer than I could have imagined. That makes me curious as to how you have mastered the power of emotions and navigated the world of the free people. It makes me wonder what you will do next.
I want to get my power back. The power I had as an alb.
Of course you do. You were once the most powerful field commander in Zakor. But as the Elex has drained from your body, so has your power. You will have to find other ways to acquire strength. You cannot reverse that process now. You have changed, Jax. You must accept that change.
The free people face destruction at the hands of the Albs.
And they are now your only chance of survival. You must learn their skills and perfect them if you or they are to survive. I think your fate is now tied to theirs.
그래?
Where can I go to improve my weapons and armor?
Try the cities of the free people, or search the ruins of the old world. Whatever you do, you will need to improve the standard of your equipment if you are going to fight the Albs in Udan.
Which faction do you think is most effective?
They each have their own strengths and abilities. The Berserkers are powerful mages, but they use antiquated weapons and reject most technology. The Outlaws are experts with old-world projectile weapons. They have fewer rules and a freer life. If it is technology you seek, then that can only really be found in the hands of the clerics. But no faction will teach you their skills unless you can show that you agree with their way of life, that you are willing to join them.
I came to enlist your help, not that of the free people.
And I am helping you. Now you must do your part.
What you mean is you don't trust me.
No, not enough to risk the survival of my people on that trust. Maybe that will change one day, but until then you must be satisfied with this alliance as it is.
If I hadn't been robbed while I was unconscious in the mountains, I would have the equipment I need.
It is doubtful that the Berserkers would have been so quick to take your equipment. I would look to the Outlaws of Tavor for the person responsible. Try their outposts on the border of Edan and Tavor.
I will find Calyx.
Calyx is the greatest threat left in Zakor after the hybrid. His attempt to execute you, if that is what it was, shows he will stop at nothing to see the hybrid's will is done.
That makes him the big threat to you separatists.
That is true. They say he has taken your place, and now leads the Alb armies into battle.
Then we should fight him together.
Your quest for revenge. It feels like an emotional need.
And so what? That doesn't change the facts.
Revenge clouds the mind. But whatever the facts, it is still too early for us to attack the Alexiters directly. And if they find you, then they will kill you. I suggest you stop the Alexiters discovering your resurrection. Your raider crashed in Edan. If the Albs there find someone who has seen you alive, then word of your survival may reach Zakor. You should kill those Albs before they can tell anyone in Zakor that you are still alive.
You think Zakor doesn't know I'm alive?
We have yet to hear any intel that indicates that they have learned of your survival.
It is a logical step, but eliminating Alb soldiers will not be easy. I thought your fight was with the Alexiters, not the foot soldiers of Zakor.
Believe me, I don't like the thought of killing Albs who have not had the chance to think about the truth. But the troops in Edan are not only capable of reporting your presence, but ours too. They threaten our existence.
Meaning, you want me to take care of your business.
You want our help. We want you to prove you share our interests. This will achieve both our aims.
좋아.
Very well. Where can I find the Albs in Edan?
They are monitoring the converter in Edan. Someday Zakor hopes to reclaim it. I will send the coordinates to your adjutor.
How do you justify targeting your fellow Albs?
We don't celebrate these deaths. They are sacrifices to a greater cause. You know the Albs in Zakor aren't free. They are blinded by the words of the Alexiters. Their minds are controlled by the hybrid. We separatists will see that influence broken. We will bring all Albs back to the true purpose and meaning of the directive. All Albs, including you. The Albs are about more than serving the hybrid and his need to consume all Elex. We broke with the clerics to follow logic instead of religion, to achieve the next step in evolution. The logic of this still holds. We must return to our true purpose.
I am no longer an owl.
Your roots will always be a part of you. You cannot escape your past.
The highest goal of the directive is to deliver all Elex to Zakor.
That is what they say. But what do they use that Elex for? What were we working to achieve? You know better than I what Elex can do and what risks it carries. With their synthetic implants and all the Elex they have taken, the Alexiters have lost the ability to see things clearly. The will of the hybrid is all that they know. The Albs will be free to evolve again once the Alexiters have been removed.
Weakening the Albs means that the free people will come to power.
We have our agents and scouts all over Magalan. As soon as one of the other factions could endanger our purpose, we shall move to stop them.
아우.
You don't have the numbers to stop either the free people or the Alexiters.
Our numbers are growing, and we have become very effective in the way we operate. In your time as commander, you proved that effective action could be taken without needing large numbers of troops. That was important to you.
How are you planning to weaken the Albs?
Our first step must be to shut down the converters.
아, 그래?
Yes, you're right. Let's destroy the converters and weaken Zakor.
And it must be us who does it. We must lead the process that stops the Alexiters. You should be a part of this, Jax.
The converters must be silenced.
This is the control code that will stop the Elex extraction program. It will stop a converter from operating. But the code has to be uploaded directly into the central computer of each converter. We will start with this one here, in southern Abessa.
How do I get access to the converter's central computer?
You will need to access the converter's control center. That is always located in the upper area of the extraction tower.
What can you tell me about the defenses there?
Many of the units stationed there have been rotated out in the last few weeks. Our intel is reporting that they have been replaced by combat mechs, drones, and mutants. The survival of our people matters above all else.
알았다고. 총이 있었지.